Hey, this is Ralph back with a follow-up video on borrowing other people's material to use when you're trying to send out valuable emails to members of your team and your prospects. In the previous video, I mentioned that if you're just starting out, if you're an absolute beginner, you probably don't have a lot of expertise to share with your prospects and with your team. And some people shy away from, sending out regular email broadcasts seeking to share experience because, they may not have a lot of positive experience to share at this point in time. Now, one way to make up for that is to spend your time looking for great material on the internet and then learning from that material and then sharing that material with the people in your mailing list. And here is an example of something that I did. And to me, this is very interesting material. Chris Voss, former FBI hostage negotiator, who shares his principles on how to do negotiations more effectively. And of course, he's coming from the world of being an FBI hostage negotiator. And I mean, in that kind of a environment, you can't afford to fail. Failure means, okay, the hostage is dead. You can't, failure is not an option in that line of work. And so what Chris Voss has done is that he's taken his experiences as an FBI negotiator, and then he's distilled that experience into some principles that he teaches. And he teaches these principles to business owners, executives, folks that are entrepreneurs wanting to work at home, people in our business space. And he teaches these negotiating principles that can help make the difference between, getting a lot of no's and getting a lot of yeses instead. And he's got a lot of very valuable insights that I'm beginning to learn from. I only discovered him like 2 days ago, so I'm still fairly new to his training, but he comes across as a seasoned professional. And of course, he's got all kinds of experience. And then he's taking that previous experience as a high pressure FBI hostage negotiator, and he's translating that so that we can use those same principles in our business relationships and also in our personal relationships. So what I've done is I took this video that I found on YouTube, Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference, uploaded by Talks at Google, and I went ahead and created a blog post using a similar title. Chris Voss, Never Split the Difference. Never Split the Difference is the title of a book that he's written, and I've got that book on my wish list. I haven't really. I've got a summary of the book downloaded that I'm going through now, and I'm probably going to go ahead and buy the book myself within the next few days after I get through the basic summary. But yeah, the title of my blog post, very similar to the title of the video, and then down below here, I make it clear that this is not my own work that I'm sharing. Now, when you find stuff on YouTube and it's a standard YouTube license, you can share that material, across social media and on your blogs, but you do need to give the people who uploaded it proper credit, give them their props. So in my very first 2 lines, I make it clear in this presentation, former FBI hostage negotiator Chris Voss shares his insights into conducting business negotiations more effectively. So in that first line, I've given Chris Voss his props. Let the reader know that this is Chris Voss's material and what they can hope to learn by listening to this presentation. And then in my next line, I give props to Talks at Google, video uploaded to YouTube by Talks at Google. So here I am promoting on my blog and potentially to my email marketing list when I send this blog post out to my my email list by means of an email broadcast or even a more formal email campaign I might choose to write. That you know, I'm advertising, first of all, this is something that I've discovered. So that's how I kind of figure into this. This is material coming from Chris Voss. This is information that he has accumulated throughout the course of his life, you know, as a FBI negotiator. And the material was uploaded to YouTube by Talks at Google. So everybody's getting proper credit, and we're actually promoting, well, three different people here, or three different groups. Promoting a little bit about myself, because I find this good information that we can use in the online network marketing business space. Promoting Chris Voss, definitely. Promoting his book, most definitely. Promoting Talks at Google on YouTube, most definitely. So we're doing multiple promotions here within one article, and it's a short article. I mean, the main meat of it is right here in this video that Talks at Google has uploaded. And then I add a little summary of what the person can expect to learn from watching that conversation. And I've highlighted 4 key takeaways that a person you know, will be able to learn from. And of course, there's more to this video than just those 4 key takeaways, but yeah, I went ahead and listed that. So added a few lines of my own text based on things that I learned from watching the video, and it's not very long at all. It's about 150 words. Normally, when I write a full blog post to use either, you know, on my blog or to use in an email marketing campaign, usually a regular blog post, I'll write about 1,000 words. I try not to get that wordy where it's over 1,000 words, but generally, you know, when I'm just putting out my own information and not relying on somebody else's video, I will kind of spell it out more succinctly and spend about 1,000 words describing it. Here, I just did 150, and I'm actually beginning to see that probably the shorter method works more effectively. I've seen a lot of good, very good online marketers who send me their mailing lists and their blog posts, and usually what their blog post consists of is a video. Usually it's a video that they themselves have made. Sometimes they're sharing the video of somebody else far more experienced in the network marketing space. Yeah, usually it's a video that they're sharing, and then just a few words describing what the video is about and why the person should listen to the video. And that's what they do, and they call that a blog post. So you may choose to do like 1,000 words for your blog post, or you may keep it down to just a few lines, maybe 150 to 500 words. Sometimes shorter is definitely better. And then lastly, what I've done with this post is Chris Voss is selling his book in this interview. He's written a book, I think it came out like 2016, something like that, about 2 or 3 years ago. And so I added a little line here, you know, want to learn more? Chris Voss lays out his principles in a more complete manner in his book, Never Split the Difference. And then I've included an Amazon link right here where people can click on it, buy it, get it on Kindle and read it for themselves. Or order a hard copy, get it in the mail, read it for themselves. So here, I've taken some valuable insights that are not insights from my own experience, but they're insights I've gleaned from the experiences that Chris Voss is sharing here. And I've given credit to Chris Voss for writing the book and presenting the views. And then I've given credit to Talks at Google for interviewing Chris Voss on video and then uploading that video to YouTube. And then I'm using this to share with people on my mailing list, saying, hey, look, this is something that I've discovered. This is some valuable information that may prove to be extremely valuable to you. Take a look at it. And that's pretty simply how to create a post that you can use in your email marketing campaigns that share valuable content from the experiences of other people. Now, one last key point I would like to hit on that I've already hit on here, but I want to emphasize it more powerfully, is that when you borrow somebody else's material, don't steal it. Don't take it and then reword it and make it sound like it's something that you've created all by yourself. Give credit to where credit is due. Never plagiarize. Plagiarization sucks. And it will get you nowhere in this market. When people discover that you're lying and cheating in the network marketing space, your career is pretty much over as far as I'm concerned. Keep it above board, keep it honest, and always give credit to your sources. If it's something that you've created, if it's something that you've thought up, if it's something that's totally original to you, then yeah, by all means, run with it, go with it. But if it's information that you're borrowing from other sources, make sure you give proper props to your sources. Give credit to where credit is due. And so that's how I write blog posts using information gleaned from other sources. And then you can turn around and you can share this blog post through email marketing with the folks on your email marketing lists. And that's all for today. This is Ralph signing out, wishing you a great day in blogging and email marketing and in all of your business negotiations. Thanks for dropping by. We'll catch you later.